was among the last words that Matthew recorded of Jesus in Matthew chapter 28. He told those that he loved, that he cared about, that had been with through so much with him, I am with you always. Promises that Jesus makes, he always keeps. And loyalty is really, really a great thing. In the state that we live in, football is almost a religion. And last year, in Alabama's football team, the coach that had been with them for 17 years, Coach Saban, decided to retire. National championships, SEC championships, considered by some to be the greatest college coach ever. And so people were like, who are we going to get? What coach are we going to get? Probably a lot of people were like me, had never really even heard of Kalen DeBoer, but then they hired him from Washington, and he came and he won some games, and he beat Georgia that was ranked number 1 at the time. But then they lost a game to Vanderbilt of all people. And then they lost another game to Tennessee. And now all of a sudden the man that some people thought, oh, he's going to be even better than Saban, now he's not fit to coach anymore. You know, people like us when we perform the way they want us to perform. But that's not how Jesus is. Jesus is with us always. Isn't it amazing how quick things can change in the world in which we live? And yet we think about constants, we think about Jesus. He was with his apostles, his disciples, through thick and thin. They didn't always get it right. They didn't always do the right thing. They didn't always say the right thing. When he really needed them, they forsook him and fled. And yet Jesus still said, after all that had happened, I am with you always. Loyalty is an amazing thing. It's a great thing. Sometimes it's a very rare thing. But Jesus promises to be with us always.